We live in a world that is engulfed by lies. As the prophet Jeremiah said, the truth has perished. We are watching as truth is being eroded in the name of acceptance, love, and tolerance. Up is down, and evil is celebrated as good. There is an attempt to unweave the fabrics of reality right before our eyes. The world celebrates and congratulates liars for sharing their truth. This is part of why I find that phrase, my truth, very problematic and unbiblical. When you think about it carefully, there is no such thing as my truth or your truth. It is either the truth or not. That is the nature of truth. The essence of truth is that it is absolute. The truth is not subject to you or me. The truth does not bow down at the altar of you. Contrary to what they would have you believe, the truth is not on a spectrum. The truth is not relative to your skin color, your biases, or your emotions. We conform ourselves to the truth and not the other way round. The truth does not bend to accommodate us or our feelings. The truth doesn't need popularity to be true. Fame doesn't increase the trueness of truth. And only liars find the truth controversial. Truth naturally exposes falseness just by being itself. Truth is naturally exclusive. Those who do not understand or celebrate truth find its exclusive nature very offensive. But guess what? Truth does not care about causing offense. What is truth, I hear you ask? Pontius Pilate asked Jesus this very question as he stood trial before his crucifixion. Unknown to Pilate, Jesus had already answered that question 4 chapters earlier in John 14:6. Jesus himself said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is the truth. All truths ultimately point back to the ultimate truth, which is God. The reference point for truth is God. When you say that something is true, it means that it's corresponding to an essence of trueness. Something cannot be true if there is no such thing as truth. The whole concept of truth is impossible without God because truth is intertwined with the very nature of God. You cannot separate truth from God. And because God is unchanging, truth doesn't change. Many of us are fooled into thinking that the more something is repeated, maybe by others or by the media, the truer it is. Or if most people subscribe to an idea, then it must be true. As Christians, we cannot afford to think like this because the truth is absolutely fundamental to the core of what we believe. We must always seek God's truth, even if it means standing alone or in the minority. The truth must never, ever be sacrificed for the sake of popularity or acceptance. The world is in open and active rebellion against God. So if we really love the truth, we must be prepared to be hated by the world. At such a time as this, when speaking the truth makes you unpopular or public enemy number one, we are called to be courageous and to stand up for the truth. Because the true worshippers that God is seeking must worship Him in spirit and in truth. Dear Christian, the Bible tells us that we are wrestling against spiritual forces of evil and the powers of darkness. I encourage you to put on the whole armor of God and stand firm with the belt of truth buckled around your waist. As the Bible says, buy the truth, and no matter what handsome price you may be offered, do not sell it. Remain in His love.